It's over. Tinubu suspend EFCC chairman. Welcome to ANT Nigeria News, where we bring you information and news. Please like, share, subscribe, and be part of this platform as we give you the full details. What is really happening to Abu Rashad right now? As Tinubu has ordered the DSS to go into deep investigation. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has definitely suspended the chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Abdulsharab Bawa, from office. He said this is to allow for a tough investigation into his conduct while in office following weight allegation of abuse of office against him. This was contained in a statement by the Director of Information, Office of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation, Willie Bassi. Bawa was, however, directed to immediately hand over to the Director Operation in the Commission pending the conclusion of the investigation. The statement read, President Tinubu has approved the indefinite suspension from office of Abdulrashad Bawa Khan as the chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, to allow for proper investigation into his conduct while in office. This follow weight allegation of abuse of office leveled against him. Bawa has directed to immediately hand over the affair of his office to the Director Operations in the Commission, who will oversee the affair of the office of the chairman of the commission pending the conclusion of the investigation. According to DSS, who has interrogated EFCC chairman Bawa on reason for suspension, the Department of the State Service (DSS) on Wednesday night said it has invited the suspended chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Abdulsharab Bawa, for further investigation. DSS Public Relations Director Peter Afunaya made this known in a statement issued on Wednesday night, June 14, via Twitter. This development follow President Bola Tinubu approval of Bawa indefinite suspension to allow for proper investigation into his conduct while in office. The Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation has explained why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu suspended Bawa as the chairman of the Economic and the Financial Crime Commission. A statement by Willie Bassi, Director, Information in the Office of the SGF, said President Tinubu suspended Bawa to allow for a proper investigation into his conduct while in office. The suspend followed after President Bola Tinubu Ahmed met with Bawa in the State House. Let's look at the reason why Mr. Bawa was suspended from his office.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Abdulrashid Bawa, who traveled for Lesser Hajj with his wife, children, parents, and other family members about a month ago. It was revealed that while in Jeddah and Mecca, they stayed in Sheraton Hotel, which cost about $15,000 for 10 days per room, and Mr. Bawa paid for 6 rooms. And the hotel accommodation for the trips is estimated to be around $300,000. We understand the need for a religious pilgrimage for every personal individual, but we have failed in every possible thought to justify how Abdulrashid Bawa could easily afford that luxury without batting an eyelid. It is of great concern to everyone how the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, would opt in for such a luxury that was not funded by the government, even with an obvious knowledge of what his monthly take-home is. An agency like the EFCC is built on accountability and frauds at fund mismanagement, embezzlement, and other vices. If the chairman is therefore found wanting in any regard to the transparency of such trip funding, are we not making a huge mistake as a nation still having him in the position of power? It therefore remains no proper justification for the career of spending. We should therefore say that Mr. Bawa has continued to exhibit incompetence and unprofessionalism in managing the affairs of the agency. His never-ending display of ineptitude and his leadership will create greater mishap within the noble agency. The Coalition of Concerned Citizens frowns at the magnanimous exhibition of the corrupt practices, breach of public trust, and abuse of power by Bawa. Mr. Bawa needs to come clean on the way and manner he has prosecuted the anti-corruption fight and should therefore explain how seized assets by the EFCC have been sold without adherence to due process, which exclude all form of kickbacks gotten from such process. For the record, Mr. Bawa was found wanting and reported arrested and detained in 2019 at the Port Harcourt office of the Commission, where he was the zonal head, on the fraudulent sale of trucks, which necessitated his removal and detention by the same EFCC for selling at least 244 commission seized patrol-bearing trucks worth about 20 and 30 million naira each to his proxies at a ridiculous amount of 100,000 naira through a shady auction exercise. Also recently, a Lokoja High Court